Hi folks, thanks for tuning in today. It's Steve from INFINITI of Warwick and I'm here to show you a very special car. This is our Q60 Red Sport. It's a 22 leftover and what a great find it would be for you. This car is noted in many articles as a future collectible and I'm going to show you a little bit of reason why. Here note the human-inspired headlights. They're meant to emulate the human eye. They give a true light ring around it and they're super bright projector beams on here. I love the accent of the midnight grille on the car. That's unique to this Red Sport here. Gives it a very menacing look. In here you see our logo here for the INFINITI, the road that goes on to forever. Behind here is hidden things, technologies, and we're going to talk a lot about technologies like predictive forward collision warning, pedestrian warning if somebody steps off the sidewalk. Beautiful car, lots of equipment. Let me show you more. Come right around this way. It is a Red Sport. So here we have a unique wheel, which only comes on our Red Sport. It does have a metal flake in the gray, so it really pops in the sun. And I do love the brilliant red 4-piston calipers with the INFINITI logo right on them, straight from the factory. Black accents here, ties all in well together with the white paint job. This is actually a beautiful color in the sun. You really have to see it. It's called majestic white and has a beautiful pearl inside of it. Right along this way, we continue to the rear of the car, and you'll see back here, very wide hips on the car. It gives it a real power stance when you see it. And again here, the way the tail lights work, it gives a nice sort of, look at me now, tail light accent on it. Dual pipes in the back. Access to the trunk is a touch button away. If you're a golfer, you can easily fold down the seat with one tug so that you have storage in the back here, cargo net inside. Right this way, we'll continue the tour. And this might be my favorite part. Let's take a peek inside this gorgeous car. All right, folks, jump inside with me. Let's take a look at this car. So before we enter, I want you to notice things like this. The leather wrapped door panels, the red stitching here, the carbon fiber look inserts all throughout the interior, beautiful double stitching through here. Japanese do a very good job of making a car elegant, but don't make it overwrought. You can see again here more double stitching. I love the Monaco red, of course memory seating in here, and real steel speaker grills for your Bose performance sound system in here. Up above we see here, this is our blind spot indicator. That is adjustable in brightness. You can turn it up at 3 different levels, and it's also more effective, I think, than the ones that are in the mirror. Sometimes the lights are too bright in that for you to actually look at it for very long, but in here this is right out of the corner of your eye and it'll let you know that somebody's here or on the other side of your car. Coming inside, you can see here beautifully leather wrapped steering wheel. Dual screen, which I love for INFINITI. If you notice here, your nav is always up here at the top, so you can do your other functions, but your nav doesn't have to be disturbed by any other functions when you're operating the car. The car has a lot of technology in it. Predictive forward collision warning with pedestrian detection, so if you're driving down the road and the car in front of you does anything, it will notice that, but it's predictive also. It'll measure the car in front of that. You may not even see it, and it'll let you know if that one is also doing something erratic that you should be aware of. Great technology in these cars. They're not just beautiful, they're not just powerful. They keep you safe and they keep you more informed than some of the other cars on the road. Folks, look at the eye-popping Monaco leather seats in here. They are heated seats and they are what we call in the industry zero grav or NASA seats. That is to say that when you're sitting in a seat, most of your body weight is right here. When you're on a long drive and you begin to fidget after a while, this seat is engineered to transfer a lot of that weight farther forward so that you can sit for a much longer time before you become uncomfortable and start to have to shift and move around. Over here we can see in the armrest 4 different types of power sources. Your old standard type charger right there, coaxial USB and C-port type charger here if you need to work off your laptop. Again, with the carbon fiber look on the interior carries through. And here in this, rather than showing you the nav screen, I want to focus on our 360 camera system. That is an INFINITI invention. In fact, we were the first manufacturer to ever put even a backup camera in a production car. And then in 2005, we came out with this technology so that you could see all around your car when you're trying to park it. Be safe, keep other people safe, and protect your property. You can also change the view on that to show your side camera or a pano camera that shows a complete 180-degree view when you're backing up and really gives you a lot of confidence when you're doing that. You have more information than other drivers, you're making better decisions, you feel safer and more confident. And folks, even though this is a coupe and a true sports car, please take a look here and notice that if you have a small child that needs a baby seat, the anchor latches couldn't be easier to reach and get to, so that install is going to be easy. I do recommend that you go online and get yourself a leather protector. There's a firm cushion that you put under here and it'll keep you from denting this beautiful monocle leather. And you have 2 cup holders and a place to set your cell phone. All right, folks, so let's get to the heart of the story. You've all heard about our Red Sport. Let me tell you a little bit about it. The engine is charged with twin turbochargers. They have twin intakes of equal length, so your air charge is equal on both sides of the engine. This provides the engine with 400 horsepower and 350 foot-pounds of torque. Absolutely athletic and fun car to drive, and as I mentioned before, a future collectible. I always call this car the Corvette that you don't have to park in the winter. Its all-wheel drive system is amazing. I've driven this car myself through 5 inches of snow, unplowed snow, and it goes right through. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you found out some interesting things about the car. There's plenty more to talk about. Give us a call, INFINITI of Warwick, and we're happy to go over it with you. Don't miss out on this opportunity to own the last Red Sport Q60 in Rhode Island.